Hello, my Tubies, my Teletubbies. It's me, Sheila Truelove, and the topic that I choose to talk about today is very iffy. But one thing that you guys, God knows that you must know about me, is that I am not a racist. I believe that love has no color, and I'm all of the above, if you will. At the same time, I can't help but notice that when you look at the TV, the media, the movies, the magazines, they keep trying to put black men with Caucasian women or any other race of women except for their own. They will show so many pictures of dark-skinned black men, but they hardly ever show pictures of a brown skin. And I'm not talking about an ebony woman who's light-skinned or like whatever they want to call this, the blackish. They got this show called Blackish. First of all, Diana Ross' daughter is not black. She's biracial. So that's never blackish. Not really. I'm talking about black or ebony. I love to say ebony for women because it stands out and it means beautiful. And I know I may get some backlash on this at the same time. You know how Sheila Truelove goes about it. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. And I don't bite my tongue nor do I back down for anything or anyone because the facts are the facts. And I look at the media and they're constantly trying to make black men seem like they're so mentally weak-minded and they have no integrity or loyalty to their own race of women. Because when you look at the television, this day and age, you have 90%, 99% of black men chasing after anything that have light skin, pale skin, any other skin tone except for his own. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very annoyed with that because it's constantly, to me, this is the way it seems like it's very disrespectful. Very disrespectful when it comes to ebony women. You have our own race of men glorifying, building up, praising, looking up to any other race of women, anything as long as it's not his own race of women, his own skin tone. You know, we got that K9, K9 if you're a Kardashian, whatever, everybody knows he's a jerk. He's a mental patient. Then you got that little short, whatever the hell he is. He's funny as hell. And I got to give it to him. He's funny like all get up, but I do not support any movies that he's a part of. I do not, because you will not constantly sit here and disrespect your own race of women because, you see, let me tell you why I feel the way I feel. There is no shortage of ebony women. There are a lot of homes that need ebony men or men, period, inside the homes when it comes to these children, when it comes to the captain of the ship, when it comes to a man taking the lead. But instead of them taking care of their own race of women and their own children, they're sitting up here. How are you going to glorify, build up, worship, support to make these other races of women, especially, and trust me when I say this, I'm not trying to be offensive, you're going to want here and support these, really? People who are our oppressors? Are you serious? And you have so many black men who they want to blame white men. No, you're wrong. Who raised those white men? While the men were at work, the men are usually at work. Who's at home raising the children? Who's inculcating certain values and certain morals inside these children that they feel like they're you've heard of white supremacy. Who inculcated that white supremacy in these little white kids' head? And when they grew up to be soldiers, whatever, they was raised that way from their parent. Who's the number one parent? It was the mothers. But you always seem to let these women off the hook. You want to sit here and always blame the Caucasian man. When you see a cop beating on somebody, oh yes, a black man, a white cop beating on somebody black. Who instilled that in that white cop's head? Who raised that kid to feel that he was superior? It damn sure wasn't his white daddy, because daddy wasn't home. He was out there working the job. Mom was sitting up there raising those kids. But you sit there and you let these females, you let them get off the hook. And let me tell you why I'm totally disgusted with that. Because you don't even have a clue of how powerful ebony and black people are. Let's take a look at history. Caucasian people, they have had a 400-year head start. Let me reiterate that. A 400-year head start. That's how long we've been in slavery, or ebony people. I can't say we, but ebony people have been in slavery for 400 years. They had a head start. And when you go to some of these trailer parks, you see so many freaking what's up? Caucasian people who are drug addicts, junkies, trailer parks, and all that. And then you look at how many black people or ebony people who are billionaires. What is Oprah Winfrey? She's dark-skinned. That woman is dark-skinned as they get. She's worth 300 billion, let's not even talk million. She's worth $300 billion. Let's talk about how many ebony people are worth millions and billions. Really? How is that possible when you have these white supremacists? And I'm not trying to be rude. Jehovah God and Jesus Christ, no, I'm not. I'm just trying to show black people the power of us, the strength of us. What I'm trying to show you is the reason they're trying to keep us divided and fighting among ourselves. So now, what's the latest weapon? They throw in the white woman. Yeah, that ought to get her. That ought to throw them off. Are you serious? They had a 400-year head start. We was way lagging in the back. Come on now, 400 years in the way background. And at the same time, look at us now. They want to copy our sneakers. They want to copy our swag. They want to copy our butts. They want to copy our lips. They want to do everything to try to appear to be what? Everything that we are. Really? That freaks me out. We was 400 years behind. How the hell is it that we're sitting up there, billionaires, millionaires? Let's look at the comedians. Let's look at the athletes. Let's look at the intellectual ones as well. And let's look at the people who had a 400-year head start. They're in trailer parks. They're on public assistance. They got, I don't know who, baby daddy, or the whatever. Are you serious? Now, can you imagine how far ebony people would be if we united and let me tell you, to be honest with you, and like I said, I don't bite my tongue. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. Black men are what's holding ebony people down. Because black men, their penis is their God. All you got to do, let me tell you why I get pissed off when I look at these shows and I see a black man catering to some other race of women, because to me, it's saying to me, look at how weak black men are. You got to do is throw a piece of behind to him. All you got to do is throw anything that's light skin or pale skin. Okay? Let's make him hate his own color. Of course, his color symbolizes power. And anytime he's with a woman his own color, When he looks at her, he's going to constantly be reminded of his power and his strength. So of course they don't want you to be with no ebony woman your color, because that's going to be a constant reminder. Your hair is your strength. Your color, your melanin is a strength to remind you. It's a constant reminder of how strong you are. So of course they have to throw a monkey wrench in that. We can't have that. So we have to have him looking at anything that's light skin or pale skin or anything except for anything that's not him. Because God knows all hell's going to break loose when the ebony and the black man recognize his true power. For really? Every strong man wants a strong woman. And everybody, come on now, ask around. Ask anybody. Say something about an ebony woman. What is one of the things that you would say is an ebony woman's trait? Everybody's going to tell you, because I've looked at it on YouTube. Why I love black women. I've looked at that. Just type it in on YouTube. Everybody says the same thing. Why I love black women. The number one thing that they love about black women or ebony is our strength. It's our strength. And that's what the world is trying to, not even trying actually, they're succeeding. Yeah, and I think it's the Jewish people. Yeah, I don't even want to go into all of that because God knows I'll probably get censored and kicked off the freaking YouTube. But I know what time it is. Yo, come on now. They know damn well that if ebony people were to unite, we could damn sure conquer the world. But the only sad thing about it is that they don't realize that even if we do conquer the world, we will never, ever be as mean, as hateful, as unloving, and as unkind as these white supremacists have been. We are humane, because how can we not be humane? We understand, people's plight. We understand hardship. What the hell is these Jewish people, anybody after, whatever. We understand hardship. We understand struggle. We understand, you're trying like a dog, and it seems like all the odds are against you, and nobody's giving you a break. It's called people who are felons, man. Felony people, they get it. So, in the world, a black man should not be with an ebony woman. And the reason I say that is because there is no shortage of ebony women. And so you know what the next argument is going to be? Well, what about when you see ebony women with Caucasian men or Spanish men or Italians? Ebony women have no choice. We have no choice. Because there's a shortage of black men. 40% are in jail. 25% are gay, as all get out, flaming, trannies, transvestite, a part of the LQBTY, whatever the hell letters they got going on this day and age. You have so many black men who have so much self-hatred, and you know damn well, though, and when you have self-hatred, the last thing you're going to do is look at your own race of women. Come on now. Now, when it comes to ebony women, we have no choice. There is a shortage of black men, ebony men. There's a shortage. And then you also have to think about a woman's biological clock. She wants to have a family. She wants to have children. My question is, I'm serious, and I'm pointing my thumb to my head. Why do black men turn their back on their own race of women when we come in all flavors? We come in light skin, dark skin, black skin, brown skin, hazel eyes, blue eyes, straight hair. Because when you look at Trinidadian women, they got the best of hair ever. And only our hair is kind of like majorly cute because it's got texture to it and the length. Okay, it's texture and length. Now that to me I consider good hair. No offense, stringy hair and all that stringy. No, but that's a viewpoint. That's a preference. I like hair that has texture. Texture means strength. Every time you look in the mirror, you're reminded of your strength. Every time you comb your hair, you're constantly reminded of your what? Yeah, your strength. So for a black man to be going astray, to be supportive and build up, how can you build up some other race of women? But let's be honest about this. Let's look at the white man. The white man has sat up there and made his woman an icon. She is the, how you say, the example or the epitome of beauty. That's what the white man has done for his women. What have black men done for their women? Let me tell you what they've done for their women. They sat up there and said that black women are ugly. Black women are no good. Oh yeah, let's pick our favorite, our all-time favorite. I can't stand a black woman's attitude. But not one time do they stop to sit there and think about why does she have that attitude? Because she have a bunch of men, not even men, a man, M-A-N, meet all needs. What does a woman need? M-A-N, she needs a man who's faithful. She needs a man who's a provider. She needs a man who's protective. She needs a man who's a leader and a teacher. Did you get that, honey? It's only 5 things. A mere 5 things. And a white man, white supremacy, they give their women all of that. So of course they don't have an attitude. They have men who are providers. Yeah, let's put emphasis on that. Providers. They have men who are protectors. It's called getting niggas like you locked up. You hurt my woman, you come into my community and you do some dumb shit, you're getting locked up. They protect their women. They educate their women. They're always in college or reading books and share what they just read with their woman. They are teachers. That's what a man is supposed to be, a teacher. What do you black men teach black women? You teach us how to have a side piece. You teach us how to be cheaters. You teach us how to be underhanded. You teach us how to, be a hustler. I gotta be a hustler. That's what you black men teach us. And then you wonder why we have a certain, let me put emphasis on that, and I'm doing my fingers a certain way. Attitude? Yeah, really? Are you serious? Anyway, I just wanted to touch bases with that. And I also wanted to put emphasis on, I've been listening to some of my vanilla sisters who have been dating black men. And I've been reading their comments. The Caucasian white supremacy sisters, white supremacy. They're not even white supremacy, actually. They're just regular Caucasian sisters who have now, they have the experience of what it is to be with a black man. Guess what they said? When you read the comments, they say, I am a white woman, and I understand why black women have the attitude that they have. Because these black men, you know what they said? They are horrid. They are horrid. And any of my vanilla sisters or my women who, please, just in general, who have been with, and I'm not trying to knock black men because all black men are not the same. But the reason why I say black men is because there's such a low percentage of black men. You have nothing but like 99% boys. The only time they see you as a woman is when you're being their mother, or you're being their sex toy, or you're being their in-house punching bag. That's a black man, okay? A black boy in your house. You're their punching bag, you're either acting as their mother, or you're some blow-up freaking sex doll. Those are 3 things. Did we, I don't know, clear that up here? Am I clear here? That's what it's like being with a a black boy, which is like 99% of what we're dealing with out here, pants hanging all off their behind, earrings all in their ears, that pretty much tells you that they're bisexual. I don't care. They talk about it's a fashion statement. No, it's not. You're straight up letting everybody know you on the down low. You sleep with other men. You got earrings in your ear, braids in your hair, and your pants hanging. No, honey, because men don't go around with braids in their hair. That's not a man thing. Sorry. That's a down low move. Earrings in your ears? No. Anyway, this is Sheila True Love. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. I love my vanilla sisters. I hope you didn't take any offense to what I had to say, but I don't think you did, because a lot of you vanilla sisters have been dealing with black men. You see what's up. You see what's up. They don't want to work. They want to sit there and drive your car. They want to eat your food. They want to lay up on your couch. They don't want to do much of nothing because they're losers. Sheila True Love, truly loving you. And until next time, we'll talk again.